Oh, hello. I know. Gleam, what's happening? Thought you were gonna do Workroom today. I was, and then I made a realization that because it's not a mainline update, it's not like there's a new quest to go do. So most of what we would do would be a quick tour. So instead, we're gonna do this. I don't know why the sound suddenly got hella loud there. Or it felt that way anyway. I wonder if I accidentally turned up my headset. We will adjust as we go. That's like my microphone. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Things are a little chaotic around here. Puppy is not feeling good today. So if I run off for an emergency call, it's probably the dog. And it's time to try to remember where we left off. Because it probably wasn't right. It was not a good thing. Okay. Let's see what we've got. 5 captains in the gold. 5. Marvel, Iron Man and Magic, Morby, right? We got Wolverine, Venom. Gotta get this group up to scratch. Alright, let's go talk to Caretaker, I guess. Or everybody over here first, apparently.
How is the search for Blaze going?
Nowhere. The dude has totally gone off-grid.
That's what he does.
I've scoured every rat hole on the planet a guy like that would be seen in. Monster truck shows, stunt cycling extravaganzas, motocross events. But Blaze is totally MIA.
Probably because he doesn't want to be found.
I'm telling you, Hunter, if I have to spend 1 more hour scanning digital maps for that hot Cheeto, even my super sight is gonna go all squiggly.
Perhaps there is a silver lining in his inability to be found.
There is? Because I'd sure love to hear it.
Think about it. If the great Captain Marvel cannot locate him,
a little bit.
then Lilith does not stand a chance in hell of finding him either.
Ta-da!
Good point. But I'd still like to find him. If not for securing the parchment and preventing your mother's gothy Armageddon, then just for the principle of it. I don't like to lose. Well, I'd love to continue with the chit-chatting, but I've got to get back to the most boring manhunt in history.
Do let me know when you find him.
Don't worry. I'll be so freaking relieved and excited the whole Abbey will know.
Yeah.
Come on, Blaze. Come out wherever you are.
What do you need?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Oh, gain a friendship level with Wolverine?
Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, shield exchange. Can sell some gloss. We can sell... They are selling gloss, intel. Ooh, buy some intel.
Stay out of trouble.
Do I have to?
Feels like it's approaching last stand territory.
Drop a compliment.
You are one of the few here who understands the past like I do.
I guess I'll say, aw shucks.
Okay, what do we got?
Let's skip the small talk, bub.
Towering Grove. No, that's not what we want for him. Ah, puppy hair. Alright, well. What else was I working on? That's a given. Boop.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub. Nice match, kid.
Epic combat bonus. Nice. Not quite a full friendship level.
Ready to work? Ready for more? All right.
Let's see what we've got for Logan. Got some pluses. So many options. Alright, well. Ugh.
Hunter, hello.
New book. Note from Caretaker, September 16th, 1701. Now the hunter is swearing that they've seen it change. Lilith used to tell me the same thing when we were children. But she was teasing, I'm sure. She knew how that painting unsettled me. Uncle or not, this is foolishness. Apparently one of the paintings around the building likes to bother Caretaker. Oh, we did actually read that. We read it because we're here. Right, that was the Agatha being dead.
Hey.
Right, because we were having problems with the moon sigil, I think, being busted or stuck or something.
This isn't working.
The map table? Should I get Tony?
No, I mean, Midnight Suns, Avengers, and now X-Men. The Abbey. None of it's working. And I have no one to blame but myself.
What is your problem doing with you now?
That is not what I see.
I appreciate the rare vote of confidence, but you're wrong. This is my doing.
Okay.
3 teams under the same roof, all fighting for different reasons. Nothing to bring us together.
Besides, you know,
It's not
averting
too
the
late
apocalypse.
to change that. If Agatha were here, she'd tell me... Oh, it doesn't matter. She isn't here.
Yeah, about that.
If she were here, what do you think she would tell you to do?
To stop being so stubborn. That bringing everyone together is long overdue.
There you go.
And that she loves you.
Yes.
So, what now?
I'm calling a meeting.
When?
No.
Tonight. I'll spread the word. Find me after your mission. We can go there together.
All right.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Okay. Ah! I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, so we could do another story mission. Can't do that one right now. Could do this one. So epic, epic. Epic with an artifact. We're gonna take Cap and Wolverine out. Whisper Web. Change leader. Select a different acquired hero. Okay. So let's go ahead and take Logan. We can generate 5 heroism. And who do we want to take with? Obviously us. I could take Cap, honestly. Could take Magic. That could be good. Could take Nico. Could take one of the kids that we know is a little low on the friendship and or... well, friendship meter more than the XP meter. Yeah, I guess let's take Storm. I feel like that can work. Maybe? Let's hope so. Yeah, we look like an X-Men team a little bit. Like an Age of Apocalypse X-Men team, but still. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? Protect the devices. Defeat all enemies before they can destroy the devices. Watch
It's an odd change of pace, but you're going to have to protect that Hydra equipment rather than destroy it.
Okay. Vigilance, so he gets some counter.
Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
As per usual. What do we got? Team player starts with a hero combo. Okay. That's kind of a useful hit. Yeah, sure. Storm, go ahead.
The elements bow to me.
Okay. I don't know if I think somehow my sound just got turned way up. Okay, we'll give that a go. See if that fixes some things. Alright, so that's a free card for us, so we are absolutely doing that. Okay. Who is... so he's still going for it. He's just gonna do a big thing. If I could get to the guy behind him, I would, but I can't.
Hell.
Hard play refunded, which is good. For health, 168. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Attached to that.
Okay. Thought that would have killed that guy, but it didn't. But that will.
Bad luck for you, bub.
Alright. That one's coming for me, that one's going for Storm, that one's going to be a big problem. We don't have to worry about that yet. Not worth it right now. Okay. Logan, can you... yeah, just shove the dog.
You aren't good enough for me.
Okay, so that's got some bite to it. He's also a little bit of a problem. Not worth that. Not worth that. I didn't re-roll that one. I should have re-rolled the vortex. Oh well. There we go.
Are you prepared?
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Nerd.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
Always. Always and evermore. Okay. This one lets me get cards.
The advantage is mine.
Now it's my turn.
It's damage.
Now that was something.
Can we... Oh. The problem is it would hit me, not them. Like, everybody's in a bad spot for this one. Alright, Storm. Oh, I don't have any moves left because I did the thing. Okay. I don't mind.
Target still in sight.
Hi, friend.
This is what you came for.
I did not complete the challenge of generating heroism with Wolverine. Nope, don't need that. And Fallen Sabretooth shows up.
Surprise. This time it's one of the Fallen.
I'm aging like fine wine. Can't say the same about you, Victor.
1, 2, 3.
The forces of nature conspire against you.
I keep getting Logan's, like, big cards, not his
That's the best you got?
repairs. Well, we'll just go ahead and redraw. Okay. 85. Well, that's what we got. 60. One, 2, 3, and 4.
It's a goodbye.
Now he's gonna do a thing. That's gonna do attack Logan.
Something new.
Right.
You're rude. Okay, so he's a little dazed.
They don't see me running. Mother already took away my pain.
Oh, I don't really have a card to play. He is just outside the range of that. Okay. He's up.
One of these days, I'm gonna put you down for good. Who put you in charge anyway?
Didn't get enough to do the gaining
Looks
heroism
like we
with him.
acquired
but
some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
sometimes it happens. But it still went real well. And now team meeting time. Spooky forest. Hi, caretaker. Yeah, I figured. Well, hang on.
Don't sneak up on an old lady like that.
Okay. I will be back to talk to you in a minute. Hey. Looks like Logan's last pallet. Maybe last pallet? I don't know. And then some of Robbie's Midnight Sun palette, which, it's a choice. Oh, it just changes his yellow to orange. Alright. Back to deal with that in a minute. I want to see if maybe the moon sign thing is available now. In this one? I think it's in this one. So I think it's up here. It sounds like it's right there. Curious if it's like a known glitch. Let's see. Okay, so it's not that one. I wonder if it's gonna be like the last one we did. I wonder if my overthinking it by not doing the thing.
Autumn
No.
thinks otherwise.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we've already done this. So it's possible I might have to do something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Whatever. Let's go back. Talk to
Why,
Caretaker.
hello, Hunter. Hey, kiddo. Almost time for the meeting.
I'm ready.
All right, it's not far from here.
Question is she? Oop, Agatha.
Hello, my dear.
What are you doing here?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped. I can't do that now, of course, but
Oh, poor
death
Aggie.
can't stop me from watching over her.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know. I think I'll stay and find out.
Because we're gonna find out a whole bunch of truths, and none of them are good. I'm guessing. Hey, Eddie.
Say what it's about?
Just that we all had to be here.
We about to light a bonfire? Maybe some light chanting?
Normally we try to keep the cult stuff
That is
away.
not something we do.
Bummer. I was hoping I could roast some marshmallows.
I like all the DLC characters in the back here.
Is still. Is that a bad thing?
Means that the world is waiting.
Not always, but it feels like a bad omen.
An auspicious night.
Hunter, is this meeting about the blood stains in the library? Because I told Blade I would clean that up.
No,
There
you're fine.
are bloodstains in the library?
No. Not anymore. I'm sure this must be about something else.
Oh, Morby. My guess is he was having a snack while checking out books.
Great spot for something bad to happen.
Yeah?
What makes you say that?
Ominous meeting called together last minute in the middle of the night? That doesn't seem weird to you?
Seems pretty normal, honestly.
I suppose you are right.
If I get voted off the Abbey, it was nice knowing you.
Okay, so over there we have Team Avengers.
I thought there'd be snacks.
Which is why they're in the middle.
Drinks.
Nope, nope.
I brought
'cause
salt poppers, if you want some.
There's the old man.
Those are vile. What the hell? I'll have a few.
Logan. Always fun.
Whoa. Thought I was safe from ghosts out here.
It's just me.
I'm always wary of impromptu team meetings.
You should be.
Why?
It's usually when people get fired.
You have been fired?
Me? No. But I've had to call those meetings, and they suck.
Short notice for a meeting.
What do you think it is about?
From the set of her jaw, some kind of reprimand.
You know how long this will take?
No idea.
I do not. Why?
Robbie and I had plans. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Alright. Logan?
Big news, whatever it is.
That is her normal
How can
way.
you tell?
I've known Sarah long enough. After tonight, everything changes.
It's pretty normal.
Smelled you a mile away.
She didn't call this meeting lightly. Whatever this is, it's important.
That's good to know that everybody
How do
else
you know?
hasn't figured it out.
Because I've called meetings like this before.
Trying to get everybody to stop being
You ran into
punks.
me out here.
Such a charming location for whatever is about to happen.
What? No predictions?
No.
As I have mentioned on many occasions, often in your presence, I can no longer peer along the shaft of time's arrow, nor alter its arc.
That's never stopped you from guessing, old man.
But if you could...
What would you suggest I do? Waste my considerable talents on a glorified pep talk? I should think not.
So you know nothing of what will happen?
I have my suspicions.
Like you always do.
What's your game, Hunter?
Nobody knows what this is about. Did she say something to you?
Not really.
Just that this couldn't stand.
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
This is odd, huh?
Yeah.
The meeting?
No, meeting out here. Why not the common room? Something's up.
Because she's got to tell us something terrible, I'm sure. Hey, girls.
What a waste of my evening.
Do you know what this is about?
No, but it will be a waste, I am certain.
I hope not.
Any idea what this is about?
Not really.
I think she's gonna yell at somebody.
You're just
Why
used
do
to
you
that
say that
being all she does.
Just a feeling.
I like how that's everybody's feeling. It's probably me. She's gonna yell at me.
Here. I should begin.
You sound like you are hesitating.
That's because I am. I could use a moment to collect my thoughts.
Take your time. I will catch up with the others.
Thank you. It won't be long.
I'm sure that's the point at which I'm supposed to go talk to everybody, which I did first, because you always do that first.
All right. I'm ready.
Or it's to make you go talk to them so that if you didn't talk to them first, you can.
We are all ready to hear what you have to say.
Time to tear off the bandage. Thank you all for coming.
Charlie!
Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Cathan. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
Ooh, I could take the blame. But I don't think that's the right answer.
Every one of us bears responsibility for our failure.
Hey, I just got here.
Yeah.
Except for Logan.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better.
And Parker, he is fine.
Oh, okay.
But the rest of us spend our time at odds. We have accomplished next to nothing since my return. Unless you count losing ground to my mother.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love.
Yeah,
In this,
Magic, you
she
can
and her
you can be
followers
angry
are
at me, it's
unified.
fine. Still the appropriate
To serve
statement.
Lilith is to serve Cathan. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven.
No, they're not.
Grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
And you're acting like a
See?
petulant child.
The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
Only if everyone wants me to do it.
I can only speak for myself, but
There,
you already
that's cute.
convinced me.
Just like that?
It's a heavy responsibility. I wanted to hear you say you're willing to bear it. We're your team, Hunter. Tell us how you plan to lead us.
This is all so new to me. I will rely on every one of you. Help me do the best I can. I will make mistakes. We all will. But the team is there to hold us steady, no matter if we stumble.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax.
Alright.
We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals.
No.
Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss.
Nobody's above anybody, Tony. Sock it up.
Tony, do you believe the world is truly in danger?
Of course.
And do you believe I can lead the team against this threat?
Well, yeah.
Then you and the rest of the Avengers need to trust me to do what is best for all of us.
You suck it up, Buttercup.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up.
It's true.
Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
Done.
There is no future where the Midnight Suns miss the fight.
That's all we needed to hear.
There we go.
You need to hear more than that. So does everyone here. Nico, Blade, Ileana, and Robbie may have been here first, but now we are all the Midnight Suns. When every one of us believes that, we will be ready to face my mother.
You suck it up, Buttercup.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said.
She's still hiding something.
If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the hunter.
I want to know what it is.
So that's it. We did what we could. Let's hope it works.
I still do not see the point of all this.
They're finally thinking of something other than themselves. That was the point.
I had no idea this was coming.
Kiddo, you have no poker face.
That's why we were
For the others to consider you as a leader, your reaction needed to be genuine.
Was Steve in on this?
No, but he respects you, and I had a feeling he'd speak his mind.
He always does.
If he hadn't suggested you take the reins, it would have been me.
That is all I needed.
Cute.
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set the ball rolling. The rest is gravity, and the occasional nudge.
Is that a pinball reference?
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby. I won a few tournaments.
Of course she does.
Why do I know about pinball?
Perhaps it's the universe telling you to challenge me when this is all done?
Think I could take you?
Nah. No. You drain faster than bathwater.
I love that I got that. Ooh, Unity collar. Okay. We'll grab... Yeah, nope, we'll grab another one. Morning stars.
Every meeting should be like this one.
Quick.
Unpleasant.
Contentious?
No, interesting. And over in 5 minutes.
Valid. Okay. So we got ourselves a new collar. We're wearing the Paragon one right now. Unity gives us play a fast, or play a light, dark, and power card in any order to earn in combat. That's almost never going to happen because I don't have a ton of dark cards. I don't think I actually have any dark cards in my current build.
Wait,
nope.
Excited when people yell at you? No, I mean the hunter taking charge.
Good Charlie. Because we love our pupper.
I'm with Robbie.
I thought you wanted to be in charge.
I wanted anyone in charge. Organizations and dogs abhor a vacuum.
I had not predicted this.
Really?
The emo kid's all standing in the corner here.
Sarah spoke with me earlier. We have a long history of mutual advisement.
What advice did you provide?
About time.
Valid.
Which was a mistake. She thought I'd presented her with a temporal riddle, as I do on occasion.
I hope she punched you.
Did you plan this with Caretaker?
I could have brought popcorn.
I'm sorry, I would have told you.
Team?
No, to watch you turn the Abbey upside down and shake it like tambourines. You were more entertaining than anything I could have done tonight. Next time, I'll bring popcorn.
Alright, Nico, you
Not
forgive
what
me?
I expected.
Is that good or bad?
Right now, feels good to me.
Good. Okay,
There's
let's
the
go
Sarah
see.
I don't know if I agree
Shop
with
class?
everything you said. Still, I'm glad you said it.
What do you mean?
This is the first time I've felt like I'm really part of a team. Not just Peter
Aw.
tagging along. I
Poor
get
Pete.
it, we're in this together. But it's good to know that's how you see it.
I get what Steve sees in you.
Good.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
With him, depends on the week. But for you, it's all compliment, boss. Wouldn't you know it? Now you're the actual boss.
I have been the
And
entire
I
time,
called
Tony.
it
It's
way
fine.
before Steve did.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm happy for you, but I hope it isn't weird when we hang out.
It's not. It doesn't
Why
change
would it be
anything.
weird?
Huh. Good point. All right. Let's not make it weird.
Let's be real, Robbie. The only person making it weird is you. And then we've got... I like that all of the groupings are their like hangout nights. So we've got emo kids, shop class, book club, and then you have the DLC characters who are not actually part of any of it.
Congratulations. Leadership looks good on you, Hunter.
It does?
Of course. You've been leading the Midnight Suns for a while now, even if you haven't noticed.
It's true.
Do you think I am up to the challenge?
I do. A little advice. Confidence in your team will build confidence in yourself.
Valid. Alright, Eddie.
This is a little awkward.
Oh, it's fine.
It does not have to be. Even if I am team leader, we can still be friends.
Oh, no, I meant this whole time I assumed you were already in charge. Now I don't know how to treat you.
You do not need to treat me any differently.
As you wish, Your Highness.
You do not have to
Of course
call
you're
me
gonna
that.
make it weird, Eddie.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Your Excellency.
Now he's just gonna mess with you because it's funny. And it's Eddie.
Now that you're in charge, I was wondering if you'd allow me to bring a few cadavers into the Abbey? For medical research, of course.
Go to one of the mausoleums.
Well, you would have to talk to Magic about bringing those through the portal.
She already told me no. Well, I assumed that's what she meant when she shook her head and laughed while walking away.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? Never mind. Those experiments can wait.
Well, slap my ass and call me Deadpool. You're the boss now.
Always have been. Let's be real.
I cannot say I was expecting this.
You should have.
There's a time and place for modesty, and it ain't now.
If you say so.
Better you than me. I wouldn't know leadership if it walked up and kicked me in my fun bags.
What exactly are your fun bags?
It's where I store my kazoos and party poppers, except for the expensive ones. I tuck those behind my...
Never mind.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell you where to find my secret fun hole.
No. Such a child.
You certainly know how to speak your mind.
You agreed with me?
Of course he did.
Of course not. But you stepped up, you laid it out, and now you're ready to walk straight into hell. Figure I'll be there when you do.
Of course he will.
Really?
Yeah, you're the obvious target, so I'll slip past
course.
why they tear you limb from limb. Don't worry, we'll build you a bigger mausoleum.
Jerk.
Always the strategist.
Still working out the kinks, but we'll get there.
Don't know why I didn't see it. You're perfect for this.
You did not see me as a leader?
It never crossed my mind.
Wow.
Most leaders I've encountered in life have a sort of professional ambition.
Hi, Tony.
For better or worse. Steve doesn't, but he's also called Captain America. The name alone carries rank and authority.
So if I went by Private Hunter...
Nope.
Oh no, don't call yourself that. And I'm not explaining why.
We've been hanging out with Deadpool too much.
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot, but that's how it turned out.
It's okay.
You really think I can do this?
We've
I
had
know
like
you
6
can do
talks
this,
about it.
and you have a great team ready for you to lead them. So let's get started.
Let's go talk to Logan.
Yeah, I guess I can follow you.
Alright.
For now.
He's normally actually pretty good about it.
What are you saying exactly?
Kid, don't lose my respect. It's the part of me that won't grow back.
Wow. Alright.
Someone either moved my test tubes, or
I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout.
Okay.
I should have told you, Agatha.
Back in our room. To sleep. To see what the next day has got for us. Still at some point gotta try to save Banner and Wanda. Oof. What does everybody want today? Back again. Alright, who needs us today? We've got Caretaker and Nico. Hey, Logan. Nico. Charlie. Hi, Charlie.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Maybe you should. What do you need, Nico?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Ooh. I've been working on a new move, but it's taking me forever to get it. Sometimes the mind doubts the body can achieve. Push yourself. Increase Nico's level, but she's got a big chance of getting injured. But it's an epic ability. I don't know that she has any epic abilities that we need to get more of right now. I don't think I want to take the chance of her getting hurt. Ooh, another blood for blood. Alright. And upping her resilience is nice, because she's a little squishy. Okay.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
He's off being crazy old man pants or something. I don't know. The exchange. Eh.
See you soon.
Deadpool. What do you want? Limbo Queen Lady. Want to make some money? No. 2 words for you. Portal monetization. Fine, go on. Picture this. A meter maid giving tickets, and whoosh, a raccoon raining portal opens right above them. Someone flips me off, and you do a portal combo. One portal raining honey, and the other one fire ants. How am I making money out of this plan? We charge to close the portals, throw in some ads, or, you know, maybe the real reward is the fun we had along the way. Because of course Deadpool comes up with the pay me and maybe I don't do the terrible thing to you. Hi boys.
Good to see you.
Alright, let's start research. Build 3-4. Will get us a new yard schematic. Artifact.
Found another artifact, Hunter?
Ooh, chalice or bowl.
This is magic.
Black chalice of secrets. Alright. And gamma coil.
Hey, Hunter. Brought me the good stuff. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
The pounce. Call the lightning. Dark heal. Bands of fire at 0?
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed.
Yep.
Good day, Hunter.
Might be changing that out. Okay. Oof, but what would I change it out for? Probably Morningstar. Because, like, Morningstar is good. However, that version of Bands of Fire is slightly better. So I wonder if I can upgrade that at all. Because I think I have another Bands of Fire. Let's find out if I do.
Caretaker could have... Back again.
Of course, back again. Have you met me? Yup. And we get a KO, draw a card
New
with
and
a
improved.
Very chunky upgrade there. Okay. Double check.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Honestly, I should be checking with people who have cards.
If you can beat Carol in a straight
Let's
fight,
see here.
I'll let you skip training.
Of course you
Good
would.
luck with that.
Anybody have anything not plus? Reaper, Savage, obviously Glaive. Reaper and Savage, I don't know that I have enough. Spang. Okay, let's start with those two.
Time to take it to the next level.
I don't have the extra card. I think same problem for Savage, honestly. Yep. Don't have an extra card. That we do.
This will make a difference.
I don't know.
All
What else you
right,
got,
then.
Carol? Regroup. I don't have another one of those. Spread the love. Which version of Mag Dump? Okay. That is not the version of Mag Dump I actually want. I want that one. Spread the love and Mag Dump.
Let's do this.
I don't think that's
to
what I
try
wanted
this
to do,
out.
but okay. Definitely do not. Okay. Yes, it goes up by 1, but look at the damage upgrade. That's not the one I want. Anyway.
Not everyone.
It's fine. Daily sparring. Gamma coil, friendship, fortitude. I think we take. Either grab somebody who's high up or the low. So I think we take the low.
Are you ready?
Boop, boop, boop. All right.
See you around.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Okay, so how do I get that one?
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Just trying to figure out why. Just making sure whether or not it's actually an issue. Boop, 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 doo. I guess it is just... No. Let's talk to caretaker.
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
Alright, what do you got?
What do you think of Logan?
It's good to have him here again. He's always been a trusted friend.
I can see that. He seems to be a man of good character, despite the claws.
Always thought his claws were his best feature.
Because of course you did.
They protected us, Agatha and I. Could even say they saved our lives.
Ooh.
It must have been, what, 1985? 84? I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some strange spell over my wardrobe. We looked quite ridiculous, but we were happy.
Oh, that's good.
Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Seven invaded our home.
That must have been terrifying.
It was. But what was even worse was that they were Agatha's own grandchildren by her son Nicholas Scratch.
Yep.
They tried to kidnap their grandmother?
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans and came to drag her back to New Salem by force. Logan was staying with us when they invaded our home. He hid us in a secret passage and refused to tell them where we were. He kept our secret and fought them off long enough for
Logan's
Agatha
good at that,
to invoke
although
a
magic
banishing
is one of his
spell.
weaknesses.
Without him, they would have surely kidnapped her. Or maybe worse.
If it came down to it, I'm sure you would have prevented Agatha from being taken.
I'm not so sure about that. 7 witches are a lot to fend off. I would have been outnumbered, just like I am now.
Yep.
Speaking of dysfunctional dynamics...
Yeah?
I do trust you, you know. Even though I don't always show it.
I know.
Even though you don't always show it?
Something like that.
It's a family dynamic.
Common ground. Who would have thought?
Alright.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Before we go do another mission, I'm gonna double check the location of all of the... all of the moon signs, just to make sure I'm not missing it. Remember, the first one was here.
Autumn does not answer.
Okay. Other two are this way. Remember where the other one was. This way.
There must not be anything here.
Okay. I could have sworn we got this one.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
in our inventory, I think we have 2 of the fragments. Seal fragment 1, seal fragment 2. So where's the third one? Those 2 are screaming at me, so maybe it's wherever the other one is. I must have been in the wrong spot. So let's go. I want to say it's here. Okay. Moonflowers. Don't think that's actually the way we want to go. This way. Ha! I did miss one. I was mistaken. The screaming we've heard was where we had found them previously. Ah!
This looks like one of the shards that Agatha asked me to find.
Back to the Abbey.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze? I knew you'd recover the shards if you put your mind to it, but that was still faster than I expected. I better get to work then. I'm confident I can return the moon seal to its former glory, but I'll have to send you on another errand.
Okay, what do you need?
I need a particular flower to serve as the reagent for this ritual. It shouldn't be too hard to find. It grows right in front of my old cabin.
Wonder Gore
While
Everbloom?
you gather that, I'll make the rest of the preparations.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I have it. Probably not then. Alright. Have to go outside.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again.
Agatha's cottage. Mysterious
This
flower.
must be the reagent that Agatha needs to restore the seal.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
I have found the reagent.
Theoretically, we don't actually
So you
have to do any of this stuff.
Let's not waste any more time. For this to work, we'll need the elemental altar. Come with me.
Okay. Make me teleport? Okay, no. Brought me out here for it. Fine with me.
This is it, Hunter. Once I've reforged the seal, you can face the final trial. I'm sure Set is eagerly awaiting your arrival.
I'm sure.
It has been a long road to reach this point.
Lucky for you, the ritual won't take more than a moment. I just need to say the magic words. Abracadabra. Just kidding, dear.
I was about to say.
I am glad to know your situation did nothing to dampen your sense of humor.
Sarah is salty enough for the both of us. I like to keep things in balance.
Tracks.
Now, let's get you a moon seal. I just hope Set doesn't mind a bit of refurbishment.
He'll be fine. Ta-da!
I will find out soon enough.
Just remember, Hunter, the answers we seek are almost within your grasp. Stay the course.
Oh, goodness. Elder artifact. Now, if I'm right. It's around here somewhere. Thought I saw a flower I could have picked. Mushrooms. Over there. I knew it was at one of the doors. Before I go deal with that. That's where we'll jump down later, I'm sure. Okay. See what this door is like, and we'll have to come back later because we can't open the door during the day. But I wanted to check it.
I should come back another night.
And by that it of course means any night. Alright, so let's go do a table mission.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Let's we need to work on our Wolverine friend level. So let's do this. Destroy device. Decrease difficulty. Reduce the difficulty of this mission. No, I'm good. Knock back 3 enemies into other enemies. Okay. For Spidey, and play 2 abilities in 1 turn for me. Alright. Boop. And boop. Oh, I forgot to make another one of those. Nah, it's fine. Nope, not what I meant. Also...
Where the hell are you, Blaze?
There we go. Shenanigan time. So I need to use Spidey to knock people into each other. And I need to play 2 abilities in 1 round. Oof. And destroy the devices. Okay.
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Quantum be damned.
He's got the key card I want.
I have not shaken their confidence.
Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
We are heading in.
Okay. It's a free card.
Good.
Just what I need.
be...
I'm gonna rip you out.
I don't like it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh, well. Okay, knock back enemies into other enemies with Spider-Man. So I wonder if I can just do pushes, if those count. My bad. Yes. Okay. We also get a freebie one of these. Sure.
Go.
Oof. Okay. That really was the worst you could do to him? Oh. Ooh, we are very out.
Make you suffer for that.
Okay, what does corrupted do? I legitimately don't remember. Wonderful.
Bring what you got.
Okay. They're all going
Like
up
our
him.
chances.
End of the turn and spreads corrupted to nearby units. Great. I'm actually gonna have to heal.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions.
Could I get
That time has
another card
clearly
format
passed.
myself, please? Besides that? Not what I meant, but okay. Seriously. Alright, Spidey. That was annoying. Alright, Logan. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want, but that's not going to kill me, so...
Hope you're ready. First one that makes an old dog joke gets diced.
Uh-huh. Okay, what about two? Okay, we'll do 1, 2. Okay, hang on. We're gonna do that slightly differently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
I saw a move like that
Okay,
once,
Logan,
centuries
go
ago.
use that card, please. Need to also start breaking those things. Okay. Boop, boop. Not, I don't want Wolvie to move. I want Hunter to move. I need to keep her away from everybody else right now. Spidey, maybe? Yeah, why not? Now that launches him. We do not want to. Nobody's close enough. Alright. that's why I had her over there. Now he's corrupted. That's annoying. Who are you hitting, dude? Rude. Okay, PD. He's gonna go sacrifice more of his health. Fine. That looks like
They have not lost focus yet.
Okay.
Sheer numbers won't save you now.
He's focused on Logan. Logan's got... Yeah, he's not able to act. We could do that, so I'll keep that in mind. We could also do that. Knock back and quick. What do I got? Don't want it hitting that. Well, it could, but then it would also hit Logan. So that is not what I want to do. What about you? Could do that. Problem is that won't kill either of them. What about you? Are you a quickie kill? Yeah. So he's done.
Guys are really gonna get
oh,
hurt if
that's
you're not
not good. Okay. We might actually have to heal him. Probably do that here in a moment, but I need to do... I think he landed a lot closer than I wanted him to.
Not to brag, but I feel pretty good right now.
Yeah, he's unfortunately now within that. So let's... heal Petey.
The light is on our side.
Well, I want to know what was in there.
And we get some... lovely abilities here. 1, 2. Still wounded, which sucks. Be able to do all of them.
Here we go again.
We can break that. Oh, I should have tried that guy. I bet he's
impressed.
That's one charge down, but you're not out
Yep,
of the woods yet.
should've done that guy. That's fine. Okay. Not what I needed there. I think PD might be far enough away. Yeah.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Sucks.
Starting to grind my gears.
Can you get another berserk, please? Ow! Stupid.
Join our fight.
Just need to blow that up. Oh, this guy's annoying me. So they're targeting Wolverine.
Come get it.
Still have that stupid nonsense.
Could probably use a hand.
Okay. Mark would cure us. Cure one of our friends. Okay.
Now for something real special.
Since they're going to come after him anyway. Ooh, that's bad. That's too far away. Please do not do enough damage. Okay. How about you? Let's just end you.
Every once in a while, the legends are true.
Alright, what do we got? Got one card play. Take him. And that won't end him. It will almost end him. Quick though. Okay. That's the second ability. That's a 1. I could kill him completely. I could kill that one completely. Ooh, that's clever. Let's do that.
Here comes the heat.
I know I still need to do damage to the bomb thing,
I would
but
say that qualifies as amazing.
oh, it destroyed the rock that was there. That's annoying. Alright, well. Logan, do me a favor. Hit that one with a brick.
About time.
And then... Petey. Come over here. She is still putting off radiation, which is not good because she needs to heal.
Okay, that was awesome.
I have an item for it. He's now corrupted again, which is
Spidey senses are
another
tingling.
one of you? How is that fair?
Maybe I should be flattered.
Alright, well.
Many before you have tried and failed.
That's... Really, we just need to kill that thing. So... 1.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
2. And I don't care that it's immune to knockback. It just gets hit.
Your loyalty to the Mother
And...
of Demons will be your undoing.
3.
Good one.
Another Hydra operation foiled.
We took too long
I'll
on that
never
mission.
get tired
That's
of hearing
fine.
that.
Got us some XP though. Which I know PD needed. Yeah. That's just because we took too many rounds. We also got an extra blessed relic. Some other stuff. Fast healing is super important for Logan, especially with the taunt ability. Oh, he's almost there. Blade. Book club meeting. Sure.
Book club tonight. You in?
Yep.
Meet you there.
After you.
Oh, Logan's joining book club! Yes! He's actually way more intellectual than folks give him.
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize Steve knew the author.
Yeah.
I really should have read this when he first asked.
If you haven't already, you should welcome Logan.
Already did.
Whenever I read this book, I can still hear the General's voice in my head.
Can we start?
Yes.
I am ready.
Do it!
Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
What?
Okay then, guess I'll start. Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so.
Well, that I'm sitting over there looking at a different book.
Take Custer. He led from the front and was mostly loved by his troops, but his drive for personal glory affected every choice he made. Eventually, Custer picked a fight he couldn't handle. His recklessness led to the death of himself and every soldier he commanded.
His mistake was making decisions to elevate his own standing instead of his troops.
Yep.
Makes sense. The better they do, the more he gets credit for leading them to victory. I think the biggest lesson, beyond don't be Custer, is that an outsized ego is a double-edged sword for a leader.
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised
Logan's real
me
good
as
about
well.
that.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history. But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top, though he kept counsel with various advisors. Once he made a decision, he expected his subordinates to follow his orders.
For less capable people, that sounds far too rigid a way to lead.
Yeah, I find it's best to leave some wiggle room.
It's true.
Give your people objectives and the resources to achieve them. More than anyone else in the book, Washington believed true leadership is a contract bestowed upon you by those whom you lead.
Noblesse oblige.
And that's where the book gets its title.
Right. The mantle of authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one.
And now I'm interested.
Because it's Steve.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he commanded me in the field, and that's why my profile is in the book. He was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. But the Avengers isn't a military organization.
It's true.
If I gave Tony an order, he'd laugh in my face. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus. I can't give pretty speeches about the need to sacrifice. I have to show that putting in the effort today will make a better tomorrow.
It cannot be as simple as you make it sound.
It's not.
Oh, it never
Never.
is. It's a constant struggle, and you won't always see eye to eye. Still, I find it's absolutely worth the effort. Leadership you can gain, but trust, that you have to earn. But I find little enjoyment in talking about myself, so yeah, let's end it here.
All right, we'll call it here. Next month is Hunter. Do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan #5, The Last Queen of Deimos.
Cute.
What is that exactly?
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
Didn't realize you were a fan of Ray Punk.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
That's cute. Charlie. Best dog. Best member of book club.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl. What did you think?
Well, the punch is decent. There should have been a bigger spread.
You bring
meant,
snacks.
what did you think about book club?
I just told you. Thumbs up for punch, thumbs down for snacks.
It's Logan. I don't quite like that they're playing the dumb brooder this time. He's one of the more intellectual
I'm actually
members.
surprised Steve recommended this book.
Why?
Steve can take a compliment, but he's uncomfortable with praise, especially from someone he respects.
I'm not sure why Logan joined book club if he's not going to read the books.
Social.
You are not required to do so.
Come on, it's the principle.
Oh, relax, Steve.
Well, at least Logan showed up.
He's at least, I think
You
he's
did not
honestly
think he
just
would?
yanking their legs.
I wasn't sure he'd be into book club, and I don't know what to expect from that book of his.
Expect pulp ray gun nonsense.
The name alone has me intrigued.
Maybe you're right. I should learn to roll with the unexpected.
As usual.
You welcomed a resurrected demon slayer into your life. Now we read books together.
Can't argue with that. When you first joined, I wanted you to keep an open mind about book club.
There you go.
I owe Logan the same courtesy you showed me.
Good call.
You headed out?
Yeah.
That is it for me.
Good meeting.
Gonna try to go do a... Ooh, we got another Guardian Strike. And a Brooklyn Handshake and a... I think we get one or the other. Let's grab another Brooklyn Handshake. Another Guardian Strike. Nope, book club outfit for Logan. I don't know why that comes off so nerdy on him, but it's adorable. Alright. Out of the Abbey. To the garden. Go with this, because it's a freebie. Ooh, Charm of Clarity. Okay. What level do y'all recommend for this trial?
Set's challenge will be the hardest. Are you ready?
Let's try.
I am ready. Where Wanda failed, I will succeed.
That's my hunter. Good luck, dear.
You realize that the main reason that Wanda failed is that she's not of the blood. Alright, what do we got?
Indeed.
Recommended level 16. Alright. Can we do them before the level? Yeah. Okay, what is the challenge? Defeat 16 Lilin within 4 turns to complete the trial.
If you remember from the last trial, I told you that Hippus was consumed by his brother, Set, who absorbed his power. It was this betrayal that showed the Elder Gods, including Chthon, the path towards their own corruption.
You had your chance to
You were too weak for this fight.
Most of them are already targeting Charlie.
Now that was something. I am impressed.
Tempting. want to try to use quick cards. Because we still have this problem.
Your mother abandons you.
Okay, what about... Okay, not close enough for that. 172, 115. He's already coming for me. Yep. You were already coming, it's fine. 297. Yep, you're real unhappy, I'm aware. I'll get it down to 134. I could take him. That's 134. It's kind of important to get at least one of those out early.
My call.
Hang on there, Charlie girl. Oh, ow. Okay. I can deal with some of this. I don't know how many we killed. What do we got? Blood hunger. Blood hunger. Great. Love that, friend.
I don't think we'll be seeing any serpent men, but in his heyday, Set created his own personal army, much like Lilith and her children.
Draw a card.
He seemed to have an unusual fascination with Earth's various reptile species.
Okay. Yep.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
One. We're gonna do quick. And knockback.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
That gives us 2, which we needed for this. Can I get all 4? I can.
Your time has come.
There we go.
Return to your mother.
So it's still soulbound. Must be KO'd on the same turn to be truly defeated. Worst case scenario, it would still survive. Yep. Forget it, we're just gonna throw him into a wall. Come on. Okay. Don't have anything to do on that, but we do have that.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Or don't. It's fine.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Nope. Okay. So that's pretty much gotta happen now. Ouch. Heal on her. On our turn. Oh, but wounded sucks. Okay. So where are we at? We have defeated 11,
an old
12,
witch
13,
will tell you,
14, 15,
when the now corrupt
16.
Set descended upon the earth, He used the prevailing reptiles of the time, dinosaurs, to create his physical form.
Went on a KO. Okay. Basically gives us a couple of quips.
The light is on our side.
Okay, what do we got? It's just a couple of minions. Can I knock any of you into each other? I cannot because of how you already set up.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Wounded and bleeding is a problem. What do we got? What's your health at? Really good. Okay.
I saw a move like that.
It keeps giving us our card play back.
Ago.
Which is what we need.
Now that was something.
Okay. Part of me thinks I should save this card to heal. Oh, I don't have... Okay. I messed that up and should have watched my numbers a little bit better. Paragon color. Card play refunded. Holy burst. Okay. Lights. Can't get them together. Okay. Paragon. Burst. Want to do damage or do I want to heal Charlie?
Assistance.
I can't do both. Actually, I can. Charlie.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
He'll attack Charlie,
Leave
which
some
sucks.
for the rest of
but-
us.
Okay, Charlie's still alive. I think also got rid of her. Okay.
Unfortunately for those lumbering beasts, when autumn came to destroy Set, the
We got
ensuing battle
132.
lasted for thousands of years and drove them to extinction alongside their fallen admirer.
The untold price of being favored by the Elder Gods. Pathetic.
Okay. So now we just have to survive the turn. Quick.
Next time, Run while you still can.
We're actually gonna go ahead and redraw that. Ooh, Bands of Fire is good.
No mercy!
Now he's got, what, 84 health left? Cute.
Was that truly your best?
2 card plays. And you're fine.
Now that was something.
That would be a card play, though. Yeah, about that. Why don't you just fall down for me? Charlotte's like, you threw me around so much.
I wouldn't go so far as to say Set is pleased, but I'm sure you've piqued his interest.
Breaking things. Three stars. New ability. Light balance. Moon seal. Word is break. Yeah, nothing like the creepy face. You know what? Yeah. That looked like it was a breakable statue. Not that there's really anything in it for us, but I wanted to open it at least once. Okay. Now there's a whole bunch of things we have to go look at. Can't break our way into any number of places. All right. Into, out of, through. There's a door down here that we can break. See it? Boop.
The father of serpents is smiling.
So we've uncovered the Misty Moors. Curious what we'll find in here. Oh, there's a reveal.
Autumn be praised.
A key. Pretty normal. Oh. Corpse flower. And a tarot card. The devil, I was about to say. Damon Hellstrom. And the only reason I know they didn't use Daredevil is because he's already on the Lover's card. Stands before the flames, hungrily grinning at a chest of unknown treasures. Card represents ego and greed as well as temptation. Ooh, almost missed that. Stony Trail. Curious. Probably gonna be either mushrooms or birds, I'd suspect. Break. Stone Pyramid mystery. Great. Creepy skulls. Love that.
What is this?
Black Pyramid of arcane stone crafted by the Sisters of the Coven.
She does not see it happen.
Reveal? Oh. Interesting. Treasure chest beneath it. Didn't actually expect reveal to work. But okay. Okay, well. Did. Magic pixels! Not gonna let me pick up that flower. Great. Okay. Faded journal page. Lilith's journal, November 18, 1694. Something is happening to me. Is this the price that I must pay for what I've done? My mind races, consumed by a spiraling darkness. Even my body appears to be changing right before my eyes, and this dark power seeps out of me, bubbling up like oil from the earth. Have I made a mistake? And yet when the babe's tiny fingers curl around mine, I am reminded I did the right thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you actually died as an infant, and then she did a thing, and then you're not dead anymore. Hunter's Journal, August 18, 1710. Agatha and Sarah have collared me like a dog, like a beast. This ward around my neck, they say it is for my own protection. I should believe them. I do, truly, but I cannot help these feelings of betrayal, as if they fear me, like they fear the darkness that is always creeping in the shadows. Perhaps I have some of that darkness within me, and that is what they fear. Perhaps I should fear it too. What if the darkness that hunts us from afar is also hunting me from within? Yeah? Sounds about right. Journal of Hiram Shaw, July 29, 1692. I am pleased to admit that the coven has been eliminated, deemed guilty by myself and my congregation. We did what was necessary to pave the way for a brighter future. Now I must turn my attentions to the woman of that cursed transient abbey. Perhaps there's a chance I could draw Lilith out and share my truth. If there's any chance that she would listen, I must try. Hiram Shaw, you are a jerk. Hope you know that. Okay, and over Judgment. While the souls lost to Galactus' destruction reach out for the lingering hope of rebirth, whether on their own world or beyond. The card represents awakening and forgiveness, as well as truthful self-reflection. Faded journal page. Hiram Shaw, November 24, 1689. For how long has this great stone abbey overlooked my quaint church? I cannot remember its presence, and yet it is here as if it has always stood. Perhaps I've forgotten it. Truly, my mind seems to play tricks on me these days. No doubt a side effect of the great power of Cthon that I have been a conduit for. And yet, these women that have appeared alongside it, newcomers and clearly outsiders of Salem, they will be investigated. Yep. Oh, he's a problem. Okay. So, those stones frequently look
there must
like...
not be anything here. Set must not be listening today. There's only so much Hippus can do.
Okay, I guess nothing. That's where we came in. That's why we look around at all the things. Where are we on the map now? Aha, in the tiny little hidden spot. Alright. Going right through here. I think I know where this is.
Set is in good humor today.
Yep, and that brings us out right by the shop. Now now there's plenty of other things we need to look at. Anything back here. I think we did all the stuff back here, but gotta double check. Boop, boop. Okay. Nope, not going there yet. There should be another statue somewhere we can get at. And I think it's back by the garden, but... Wild cliffs. I think there might be another one along this wall. I don't legitimately remember. Okay, so that's where that is. Spain and mushrooms. She went pop. That's where we came back out. All right. This way. River. Yeah. This way. We also have a thing to drop off over here anyway. Okay, not that one. Bunch of flowers.
Accepted.
Just a key. Fine. Hazel. Nothing really.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
Okay. More mushies. Double checking. that one. We did, obviously, the bridge here. Okay. Let's go into the Whispering Wood. There's a door right there. There's a door right here.
Set revels in his blessing.
Ooh, black trumpets. Fractured vessel. Vessel has seen better days. It's a third apothecary vessel.
Nothing can stand in his way.
I don't think we've been to this part of the map. Okay. It's another fairy circle thing. Lovely. Black trumpet. So definitely haven't been here before because higher level reagents. Murky vessel, an innocent victim of the witch trials. So that's 4. Hiram Shaw, June 13, 1690. Forgive me, Father, for my sights wander. Though I find myself drifting further and further from my beloved wife into my work, I did not expect that my heart would lead me astray, as my mind does. And to such a wretch as Lilith, I should curse the ground upon her feet. And yet I cannot help but fantasize about the power we would share if she were by my side. We could align our causes and seek out the remaining Darkhold pages together. We would be unstoppable. Wonderful. So the creep wanted my mom. Spider lilies, which are very beautiful flowers. Okay. Doop-doop-doo. More spider lilies. Okay, well, I know kind of where we are. No.
Autumn does not answer.
No, no, Autumn does not. That was 1, 2. Kitty!
You are a cute little shapeshifter, are you
He likes
not?
to hide somewhere in the friggin' place. Excuse me, that just said all heroes leveled up. Thank you, Ebony. Kitty's like, oh, you found me. Here, have a prezi. Okay. Best cat ever. Cut through the house. What do we got? Too close to the house. That's what I've got. Still need one of those. Probably need to run up to Hunter's Folly. I don't think there was anything up there. Alright. I don't think there's anything kind of weird up here. I think we already found all the weird. But we'll double check. Dreamer's Descent. Well, right here.
Set regards no obstacles.
There's a tiny graveyard with a disturbed grave. Great.
Charlie would not have done this, but someone or something dug up this grave.
That's not a good sign, by the way. Magician Dr. Doom holds the goblet in one hand, offers a glimpse into the perpetual nature of things in the other. Card represents possibility and determination, as well as focus. Pillage grave.
Curious.
Morbius, you went looking for cadavers. I swear, if you found one, I'm going to hurt you. Actually, I have a thought.
Autumn must not see it that way. Hippus does not seem to agree.
Alright, well, was worth a try there. Boo boo boo. So many flowers. Tell I haven't been by to pick flowers in a minute. We are at... okay. Oh, yeah. Because there's that whole middle section we haven't been to yet. Because we couldn't get through. So, looks like we're going through this way.
Autumn thinks otherwise.
Who?
Set is in good humor today.
Gideon's Cross.
Autumn reveals all.
Another key. It's pretty normal. Yeah, that doesn't look bad at all. Sarah Howe. Suspected witch, Sarah Howe. Interrogation record. Drowning was not enough. The Inquisition felt they needed a device to carry out their work in a far more efficient manner. The mechanism was tested in great length on the suspect. Oh, they're all lucky. They're already dead. Another door. I don't want to go through that yet. Actually, I lied.
Nothing can stand in his way.
Agent Elizabeth Smith. Suspected witch Elizabeth Smith interrogation record. Such humiliation. Being led into the town square and put on display like an animal. Still, she revealed nothing of the Coven's efforts. The Fool. Deadpool leaps from a building's edge before the night sky, grinning with pride. This card represents individuality and adventure, but can also mean irresponsibility and naivete. There's only one more card. Makeshift altar. A dark ritual site used to channel dark and corruptive magics. Okay. Purify?
He hears me, but has no answers.
Reveal? Yes. Okay. Also, painting. Moonlight, Wood Island Light, rare masterwork. Rune of Aggression. Got another location. Hunter's Journal, July 13, 1712. Agatha explained to us a ritual in her coven for witches that come of age and master their powers. It wasn't a ritual we were able to emulate in full, but we tried. And it made me feel very proud of how far I've come. Even Sarah seemed to let her guard down for a short time and enjoy herself. It almost felt like a party. A very small, very intimate, quiet party. But a party. Tonight, under the full moon, and with what remains of my family, I become the hunter. Now my destiny calls me to fight. 13. Okay. The Moist Oaks. Lilith's Journal, January 2nd, 1692. It is a brand new year, and yet I do not feel hopeful. I am drowning in my melancholy. The poor women that had sent for our help, I'm so afraid that we will not be able to deliver them from their torment. This man, Hiram Shaw, is truly a vessel of evil. Whether he was before he found that cursed scroll, I cannot say, but now there is no hope for his soul. I wish that we could undo the lives taken. Anne Stevens, suspected witch, interrogation record, bound to the rack beyond the point of normal human tolerance. Assuredly, an unrepentant witch. 5. Caretaker's Cookbook. Palette Night Shift and Blessed Relics. Slosh McKellen Moonlight, Spider Lily. Spain? Yeah, this looks like a thing. Try to purify. Nope.
Perhaps I ask too much of him.
Try reveal.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
Well, there's one right here, so it's probably that too.
The son of Gaia approves.
Called it. May Richards, I'm sorry. The witch, May Richards, provided little information despite prolonged interrogation using all available means. Her crimes were confirmed by eyewitness testimony rather than confession. Collection complete. Interrogation records, written accounts of the interrogations of those accused of witchcraft during the 17th century. We just ended up picking up a helm. Skull helm. Ugh. That's great. No, I'm good. Spooky. I don't feel like we're done with that, but... For right now. Okay. Does, however, make me curious. Where am I? There. What I'm looking for.
Autumn does not answer.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's
Autumn
anything.
must not see it that way.
See the map. Okay. So that's the path that leads to Gideon's Cross. This one goes to Stone Terrace. Okay. Mostly just checking back here to make sure that there's nothing else that opens up.
There must not be anything here.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Moving into Stone Terrace. So many things to explore. Every time you get a new power word, it's like, oh, gotta go back through all the old territories. Partly because it opened up a whole bunch of new territories to us. Want to touch the rocks because we don't have the newest code. I feel like it's probably in the garden area that we have to go into. Let's take a look. Okay, let's try some words.
If his help was warranted, Hippus would provide.
No.
Autumn thinks otherwise.
Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Okay. Okay. That is the rest of that. With Hazel. There's... Nope. Can't get to it that way. Can through here. Mushrooms. Okay. I know what that was. I'm gonna dip into here because I don't remember if there was like a breakable wall or not. I don't think it was this one. I think it was the other one. Okay. Here's how we go back if we wanted to. But we're going forward. How we get death cap mushrooms. Morning glory flowers. Okay. Let's see. I think we're gonna go to the church first. Knock all of that out.
Autumn must not see it that way.
Some of it's because we've already done the reveals on the locations. Like back here. More morning glories. Moonflowers, honestly, but they kind of look like it. Treasure chest and floors. Curious if I can do.
He hears me, but has no answers. Set is a temperamental god.
Okay.
Autumn
Nothing
does
actually
not
works
answer.
on that. Sometimes you go to places because you need to make sure, just in case. Alright. So now, go this way. Nope. Nothing. Across the bridge. Yeah? Yeah. Cross the bridge. We got mushrooms, graveyard, hanging a tree.
Hippus does not seem to agree.
It's fine. We already technically did all of those things. Okay. Just did this, because that's where that moon seal was. Now we get the sound there. Seriously thought that was the sound for... Yeah, it's here somewhere. Drove me nuts. Okay. there was anything up at the cottage. I think there was something here. Yep, called it. Oh, look.
The father of serpents is smiling.
Rolled cherries, doll's eyes, treasure chest. Hiram Shaw, November 21st, 1694. We are but a mere speck in the cosmos. Cthon, ever waiting, ever watching. He controls all. I have been his plaything all along, and now he taunts me as I wither in this darkness, damned by the Sisters of Chanzia. Death grant me freedom. Womp womp. Guess it sucks to be you, Shaw. Meh. We've already done.
If his help was warranted, Hippus would provide. Autumn thinks otherwise.
Yeah, but you can't blame me for trying. More doll's eyes, more dead end. Deadly nightshade. Okay. This way. Ha 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 ha. Great.
Set regards no obstacles.
Creepy back hallway to a legendary chest. Yep. Legendary combat bonus. Nice. Oh, excuse me. Alright, that was that chest right there. Much deadly nightshade. Because of course there is. Okay. I think then we'll just run up to Agatha's cottage. Just go that way. Boo, boo, boo. Okay. Nothing there.
Perhaps I ask too much of him.
There we go. Another legendary. I think I know where there was at least one more of those. So. Sometimes when you find weird things, just throw power words at them for a minute. I didn't actually know that that was going to work. Okay. Go a moment because I think that there is one of those copper statues down here. And no, it wasn't down here. It's somewhere else, and I'm trying to remember where it was. Okay. This way. Still don't think I can get rid of all this. Oh, we did. That didn't work the last time I tried that.
The water here should be safe now.
Okay. Oh, I just spotted another reveal over there. I might actually be able to get to. There he is.
Set has decided not to. There must not be anything here.
Hey. Aha. Got it. Another legendary. Okay. See if I can't find that reveal symbol. Below us somewhere, I think? Oh. Okay, so we still got a creepy pyramid. Still got the statues. Still got one more I've got to find. Trying to think of what else. Trying to think. If there's... See, there is a thing back there. So how do I get there? Through here. That's how. Nope,
Set
but,
revels in his blessing.
Kind of awesome anyway. Feel?
If it was here,
Purify.
Autumn would show me.
No. Okay.
There's only so much Hippus can do.
Good to know. I have to keep out for that. An eye out for that too now. Okay. I already know what's up there. Mushroom. I was wondering if that was going to be too big.
Is smiling.
There might be a couple of places we have to go back to.
Set is in good humor today.
Yeah. So we've connected it through to the Misty Moors. Creepy pyramid of skulls. Okay, wait. Gotta go back. Yeah, I know you want to talk, Lil. Or, oh, what are you doing down in the window? Oh, that's the kitty. Haha. Okay, so we found the other way into the Misty Moors. If I had thought to try to blow this up, we probably could have been through there faster. But I, for some reason, didn't think that would work. And as that is the case... yeah.
Nothing can stand in his way.
That's what I thought. The Devil's Den. Black trumpets. Skull of Margaret Adams. Her power is still felt even today. It's 4 out of 6 of those. Made a journal page. Hunter's Journal, September 23rd, 1710. I've warmed to the collar that I wear. Sarah and Agatha have taught me how to use it as a channel, a means to harness the wildness of my powers into something controlled. Something that I can really put to use. It feels like my lessons have shifted. No more hypotheticals or talking through scenarios, but instead more practical training. Sparring, even. There's a brief look of surprise on Sarah's face whenever I best her, and I savor those moments. But they are rare, for now. Ooh, Hunter's Journal complete. We unlocked the full white eye. The Eerie Valley. Yeah, it's a little eerie. Okay. Is that the one? Painted journal, Lilith's, November 4th, 1694. Without Gregor, I am empty. What is the purpose in fighting against evil when something so simple as sickness can take away my only joy in the world? I worry that I could lose the child that I carry within my womb. So many lives lost in the village, so little hope to be found. Hiram Shaw and a select few of his followers appear to be immune. Or perhaps he is the one that has released the sentence upon the people of Salem. Yup. And Stephen's another member of the Salem Coven. If you remember, her name came up earlier. Have to pay respects. That should be the 4th statue. Which lights that up. Then gives me something here. Yep, legendary. And a mystery complete. Okay, let's go this way. May Richards. Power still flows through the skull. Collection complete. Bones of the dead. Spectre, whole face prop. Oh, did we take off our crown? I thought we still had that. That's dumb. At some point that came off of us, and I don't like that it did, because I like that one. For our fighty outfit. Okay, Lilith's Journal, November 13th, 1694. I could take it no longer, and I fled into the night to confront Shaw. He has been sealed away forever. If there was a man inside of him once, it was no longer. The Darkhold took away any humanity that had remained long ago, and now I have it. I have this cursed scroll. If only I had moved quicker on him. My dear Gregor would still... Perhaps there may be an answer here within this powerful page. Perhaps there may be some good that can come of this power. Mom, no. Hiram Shaw, April 16, 1689. I will admit that I was fearful when the idea first came to me, but with Cathan's gentle push, I knew that it was the right thing to do. So I've designed a hanging tree, or designated a hanging tree for those that seek to oppose us. There's only room in Salem for those seeking the truth, those who are good and those who listen carefully to what I share. We cannot tolerate those afflicted with darkness, and they must be purged. Yeah. Jerk. Lilith's Journal, November 14, 1694. I fear I will lose this baby. I find myself in this dark chamber beneath ground, unable to fight away the sickness that ravages my body. I thought that I could find hope within the Darkhold's magic, but I worry it is too late. For me, for my child. Could there be a future where we see the light again? Diviner's Journal. Gives us cursed effigies and legendary gifts. And still life with skull and writing quill.
Autumn does not answer.
No.
There's only so much Hippus can do.
Okay. I think we have all the skulls, and I think the skulls go to the floating pyramid thing. Let's see if we can find the floating pyramid thing again. This also looks like I can break this. Yep.
Set regards no obstacles.
There it is. Flower girl.
Autumn showed the way.
If you don't have full arcane by the time you get to this, how? There's so many things you can do to get it. Trying to remember, where did we see the creepy pyramid? Was it in the moors? Yes.
That is something.
Okay, maybe it's not that. Seriously, that was it? Alright, well, fine then. Alright, well. Okay. I kind of wish it would show you, like, where all your mysteries are that aren't finished. Alright. Time to go maybe talk to Agatha. This way. Other set of stairs. Be with you in a moment. Okay, we did already break through there. Right.
Break the wall, Hunter. I will be right here. After.
I'm sure you will. But almost every inspect now.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
Oh, is this where they put her body? Nope.
Set revels in his blessing. He hears me, but has no answers.
Clean any of that up? Nope, of course
If his
not.
help was warranted, Hippus would provide.
Okay. Lilith's Journal, July 9th, 1610. My sister tells me that it can be helpful to ink one's thoughts onto page. That this is how she sorts through the chaos in her own mind, and that it may help me as well. But what do I say here? Is this the appropriate space to direct my yearnings for a normal life? Every time that I pass through East Transia to visit the markets, I envied the men and women that live in complete ignorance of the supernatural swirling around them. Their greatest threat is whether or not they can supply and sell enough goods. I spend my days and nights plagued with nightmares of the darkest evils. Alright, time to climb down. I'm sure that this isn't awful. Mushies? No. Of course, you're too
Perhaps I
stubborn.
ask too much of him.
I don't like it.
Hippus does not seem to agree. Autumn thinks otherwise.
I'll still try to break it.
If it were meant to be broken, Set would gladly assist.
Examine the altar. Caretaker?
Sarah? Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you been following me?
On the contrary, kiddo. I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods, just like your mother and I did.
Yep.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I
Yeah.
remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of Ashtur?
I always respected Ashtur, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Autumn.
Yeah.
But she was never one to flatter the gods.
She seems to have no issue kneeling to Chthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
No.
I cannot say.
At least you've kept an open mind. I'm not sure I would have.
I have tried to remain neutral until I know more.
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding
It's
it
about
anymore.
time.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden. This was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Surprisingly, yes.
Yes.
This may be difficult to understand given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Then why did you teach me that?
Yes, I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that. I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness. There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
That's what I figured.
I was sick? I do not remember that at all.
You were an infant.
I'm not surprised, given the cure. You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was inconsolable.
Yeah, it's
If she had
probably
been
what I
desperate to
figured.
heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
Yeah.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and sensing your mother's desperation, the damn thing called out to her. There within its pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child. Straight from the Great Shadow himself, Chthon.
Womp womp.
And as payment, She pledged her eternal devotion
Yeah,
to
that
him.
tracks.
Reborn as the mother of demons.
She gave herself to Chthon for me?
You were her only child, and she loved you more than anything else in this world.
Yep.
In her
Things
mind,
that a mother will
it was
do.
no sacrifice at all. You were all that mattered.
And you still let me believe she was a monster?
For your protection, I only let you see her as she is now.
But what she became...
What she became, I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
Yeah.
And so you cast her out?
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose.
You could have tried.
I knew I would only have the moment, and so I struck, drove her from the Abbey. From you. It was the only way I could protect you. In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
Yes, it took her years, but she finally returned. Of course, by then, she had become something far different. The rest, as you know, is history. Until now.
Could you imagine if you opted not to do this part of the story?
By avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier. But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
You were trying to protect me, as you always do.
You've made this easier on me than it should be, kiddo. But I can't say I'm not glad that you still believe in me.
We can only move forward from here. We have spent enough time wading through the past.
Because Sarah had to become the mom that Lilith couldn't be.
No argument from me there.
Acquire every hunter ability. Annihilation. Consume all heroism to damage each enemy.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost.
What a remarkable day. We've received correspondence from America, specifically a small town called Salem. While it is a tragedy that these witches are enduring, a madman that calls himself Hiram Shaw appears to be causing quite a stir among the magically gifted. Sarah has a great plan to help them. We've sent the Knights of Wundagore off to provide them with a moon seal. If only I could have gone myself. If only just to experience something new. Got 9 out of 12. Willis Journal, November 24th, 1689. Sarah and I have done something truly amazing. We have moved the Abbey from Transia to a town called Salem in North America. To move something of that size and history across seas, I honestly wasn't sure it was even possible. And yet, here we are, no longer hiding in the shadow of the Wundagore Mountain. I'm optimistic. I know that we still have work to do here, but I can't help my curiosity. It is so completely different here. Excuse me. Many new people to meet and learn from. My sister tells me that my spirit is too free, but I simply don't think that is possible. I spent, June 28th, 1689, I spend too much time wondering about mortal life, at least. That's what Sarah tells me. What is it like to fall in love, grow family, and enjoy carefree afternoons in the country watching the children bound through the fields? Simpler, I know that for certain. Sarah and I spend our days and nights doing our sacred duties as blood descendants. And she tells me that I should be proud of our work and keep the people of the world safe to enjoy their simpler lives. But what if I want to live a simple life? What if... Could I? There's one more somewhere.
Always on the hunt, right?
Okay. Boop.
There must not be anything here. Autumn
Still
must not
the
see
door.
It that way.
Ahahaha.
Set revels in his blessing.
What do we got? Triangle with the Y. Upside down moon. Moon on the other side. V. And tree. Okay. So now we can do that one. Still got one page of her journal to find.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
I'm wondering if I missed it somewhere. Okay.
I hadn't intended on eavesdropping, dear, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Sarah.
That's fine, Maggie.
Did you know about my
Talk
mother?
to her.
Sarah was never any more forthcoming about Lilith with me than she has been with you. She must have felt it was safer to keep both of us in the dark.
Of course she did.
At the cost of a great deal of pain and suffering.
You don't have to tell me, dear. Had I known what Sarah was hiding, maybe I wouldn't have pushed Wanda as hard as I did.
And to say nothing of what this did to you.
It may sound ridiculous, but if someone had to end up this way, I'm glad it was me. Can you imagine what a nightmare Sarah would be as a poltergeist?
Oh, it'd be hilarious.
That is true. We may have had another terror stalking the grounds had things gone differently.
And despite everything, I have to say, I'm glad we were able to spend this bit of extra time together, Hunter.
Oh.
I enjoyed it too, Agatha.
I'm glad,
That sounds like a
dear.
goodbye.
But there are still more secrets to discover, if you're interested.
Yes.
More still? How will I know where to find them?
Oh, I'd say some combination of dumb luck and persistence? But in all seriousness, with Set's blessing, you'll be able to break down all sorts of things, I imagine. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just have fun, dear.
Alright. Off to Standing Stones. So now we have to do this one more time. Okay. Triangle. Upside down moon. Other. V. And out. Ta-da! Standing stones complete. What? Okay, does it show me? Of course, it won't tell me. Curious. Okay. I think I know where one other one. Okay. Let's go Whispering Wood. I don't ever think we did this. Yeah. Okay.
Clever. I wonder if there are more rings nearby.
There were. Saw one. There it is.
Cantankerous, these fairies.
on that side. We have to look out for large boulders. We have to look out for... I don't know. I'm trying to think of all of the things. I think we've got all the broken walls now. Need to finish finding... There was also a fairy circle back here in the moors somewhere. Is it the moors? Or am I just thinking of the wall that we broke through already? No, it's not one. Okay. No, I think it's still, yeah. Knew it. Any busted bridge, there's gonna be a reveal nearby. Yep.
He sees our path.
I knew it. Ooh. Better though. There's your chest.
Thank you, my friends. Wherever you are.
Complete. Empty apothecary vessel once held the remains of innocent victims of the witch trial. That's 5 out of 6 of those. Hiram Shaw, August 15, 1689. The witches that opposed me appear to have powerful friends from afar. I'm grateful for the young village boy that has been my eyes these last weeks, trailing them. A group of cloaked figures met with the witches beneath the cover of darkness and bestowed upon them some artifact. Even the boy could sense its power, and he is not of the blessed like myself. I am increasing my efforts and have already convinced the people of Salem that these witches are a formidable threat, worthy only of the hanging tree. Ooh, that's Hiram Shaw's... Did I spend points on a thing that I could have eventually just gotten... but decided I needed to buy it? Oh, no. That gives me the solid version of my eyes. Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay. This we go to purify. Oh, look, a treasure chest.
Agreement.
Weathered vessel. Victims of the witch trial's last remains of a falsely accused witch. So that is all of those. Okay. gonna look at the list. Alright, well. I think we did them all. Okay, so we've got a couple of new hangouts. We'll need to see what they are. But that can't really happen until daytime. Find out the truth from Sarah, which is pretty much what I figured. Thought there would be more options there. Oh, the headpiece probably came off when we were wearing the Venom outfit. Because that's got a helmet with it. Search complete. Need to make friends with Wolvie. Still. Alright, what do I got?
Friends call me Logan.
So we've got Towering Grove, which is meditation, Stony Trail, which is bird watching, Moist Oaks, which is mushrooms, and Eerie Valley, which is painting. Let's go bird watching with Logan.
Don't get in the habit of relaxing like this. Our enemies don't take the day off.
I'm aware.
I appreciate the calm between the chaos.
You one of those all things in moderation types?
No, but I am no good to anyone if I run myself ragged.
You're smarter than you look, kid.
I try. Alright, so now we can give Wolvie a present. And we want to pick something real good for him. No, not that, not that. Not that. Badge report and pictures.
We're doing this again. No question.
Sweater. Sedona. Rare Abby outfit for Logan. That's a very, very, very good hangout for him. I thought we got a sweater outfit. For us, maybe? We did. Okay, that's actually kind of a cute outfit. I feel like it's picked by Carolina, but, you know, from Runaways. Okay, who is still super low on the friendo meter? Venom's at 2, Morby's at 3. Because I do have a mushroom picking, and those are the two I would do that with. So let's go grab Venom. Because he's a crazy pants. Found Morby. There he is. Hi, Eddie.
Got any chocolate? We feel a craving coming on.
Silly man. Foraging for mushrooms. Let's go get snacks. Okay, some of these you don't want to eat, Eddie, but that's okay.
Thanks for welcoming me into the fold, Hunter. Most people see the monster and run for the hills.
Nah, you're
Few
fine.
people take the time to get to know the man underneath.
No problem, Eddie. I have been meaning to ask, where did you come up with the name Venom?
It sounds dangerous, and I like that. But I can't take the credit. My symbiote came up with the name.
Because it's cute.
But you must have had an opinion.
Yeah, to go along with whatever the alien monster with big teeth wanted.
It must be nice to have someone to talk to when you are alone.
Yeah, but it's also distracting having someone chew your ear off while you're getting punched in the face.
Sometimes literally.
I can see why Spider-Man wanted to get rid of the suit.
Parker never listened to the symbiote. He's too busy running his mouth in battle.
Maybe
Now
that's where
the mouth
Venom
runs you.
Wow. Yeah. And I'm totally stealing that line.
I'm wondering if that's where Venom picked up the habit. Jet fuel is for Marvel. Snack boxes. Yeah, that sounds like something that might be real good for him. Not root beers of Canada, though. That one I know would work. Ghost Rider. Boo! I don't think I have an epic or a legendary one for him. Because I don't think he's... No, he's not down for Gross's candy. I think that Spider-Man one is actually for Morby. Yep, so let's go with snack box. Metaphile.
Can we do that
We
again?
got a swimsuit and
Like
we
right
got a
now?
new tank top. Cool.
They say these taste like meat if you cook them right. I can't wait.
Eddie.
It's good to take a break from knocking heads.
Swim trunks. And we got new tank top. Quentin's Carnival. Yeah. I think Johnny Blaze might punch us in the face if he saw it. Hi.
Hello, my sweet girl.
This dog is amazing. Alright, we should also grab Peter, because I don't think we've done his hangout either, if we can find him. Spidey is... Yep, in the next room.
Hunter.
Hey, Blade. Hey,
Oh, my friend said, funny how personal this hero business can become, huh, Hunter?
Just a bit.
I mean, you're hunting your mom, Eddie's being Betty again. My favorite professor became a giant sewer lizard. My boss's son was a space werewolf.
I remember that.
I even knew a doctor that accidentally turned himself into a vampire.
Morbius is in the other room.
I am sorry you had to slay your friends.
Whoa, 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 slay? Who said anything about slaying?
Was it not your responsibility to save them from the horrors they had become?
Yes, but that doesn't mean killing.
Yeah, by curing them. I don't know how they do things in Salem, but in New York, shooting your boss's son with a silver bullet is usually frowned upon. Yeesh. Neighborhood sure is starting to feel a bit more unfriendly these days. Thankfully, I have May and MJ in my life to remind me what I'm fighting for.
Aw.
Speaking of, better go check in. You wouldn't happen to know the time difference between Queens and, well, wherever we are?
Oh, Petey.
I do not know what a time difference is.
Talk to Magic. Oh, I can't appear. Did I already take? I must have taken him out already. That's the case. That means that that last painting spot is for Storm.
Hey.
Hey. Let's go paint in the creepy place. It's gotta be hell to paint
You have
there.
called yourself a leader many times.
I've been in the position where I needed to make decisions for a team.
I'm sure you have made many tough calls.
I do what I can with the information I have. The same could be said of you.
You are right. Knowing what the right thing to do is tricky.
I always go with my gut.
Has it ever been wrong?
Yes.
Oh, yes. But it's not the end of the world. Maybe in the case of your mother it is, but special circumstances.
Which is a cute way to say
Have
it.
you ever made a
Please don't
mistake?
guess.
Who hasn't? Nobody is perfect. I've made my fair share of mistakes, and have done my best to learn from them. Does it always work? No. I am curious to hear how you handle failure.
Failure is inevitable. I like to acknowledge my wrongs and then take actions to make sure it does not happen again.
The important
There
thing
we
is
go.
not making the same mistake twice.
Yes, or else nothing has been learned.
Ta-da!
I find that a nice relaxing drink also helps to take the sting away.
Yeah, that sounds about
Give
right.
yourself some credit, Hunter. You're doing just fine.
Alright, and we should have, I think we have another one of those Madripoor pictures, which is also, yep.
Find me again for next time.
Back to basics for Storm and a one-piece swimsuit for us. Ugh, all white. Okay. And Storm got back to basics. Classic. All right. That was all of the talkie peoples. Let's go down to the forge. It's a plot heavy day today.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Okay. One-man army is complete a hero op with Wolverine. Ultimate fighting machine upgrade to 4 Wolverine abilities will give us another forge schematic. Increases options while doing gamma coils. And Whisper Web 2 complete one more mission with Venom.
Farewell.
Yep, gotta go upgrade our yard.
Good addition. Now let's get to work.
All right.
Ready for more?
Don't have enough of that.
Peace.
Agatha always knew how to put a smile on my face.
Okay. Upgrade. Oh, actually, I need to go back. And,
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
take care of the rest of the stuff in the forge, because I got to do it. Hi, Nico.
How's it going?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Do you sense that erratic magical energy near the forge? I suggest a revelation spell, or perhaps a cleansing incantation.
Oh, thanks, Hunter.
Ooh, bonus patience. Gamma coil.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Stink of fear. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and redraw Opportunist. Nope. So we're gonna go ahead and grab, actually, definitely grabbing Stink of fear. Anytime we get a new card, I try to take it.
See you, Hunter.
Okay, did we pick up an intel cache at all? If not, I kind of need to do a mission where we get one of those so I can send Logan on it. Field exchange.
Bye.
What do we got? That's a legendary coil and a legendary intel. Come on, Nico. Let's go. Actually, I need... It's fine. Wish us luck. I was gonna do a plot-related one, but, this was on the screen, so... I love that Eddie just walks out in his civvies. Alright. Destroy devices.
We've seen what those rift charges can do. You can't allow Hydra to detonate them here.
Need to focus. Okay, so they're going after Venom.
Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
We're of one mind.
Spike burst is good.
Hold this out.
Dropping it in power. Yes. Okay. Eddie. Really want to do that, but I need... Okay. And that'll get quick. Can't do that.
It is our turn.
Alright.
We barely touched them.
Nico, my dear darling girl. Go ahead.
Watch closely. Stop coming back and this won't happen.
Every bit of extra matters.
This usually works.
Okay. Is this the better option? No. Being able to kill all of those? Yeah.
Just the three.
There we go.
We expected more from them.
Should have popped one of those. Oh well. Rude. But I had resist, so. Cute. One guy. It's fine with me. What do I got? Let him keep hurting himself. We've got that one over there. Can I... Well, that would destroy that. Cool. Rude. Okay. Swarm? Don't want to do that. We'll do that instead. Nico. Not doing. Yeah, Nico's the low.
Let's try this.
Oh, just one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
Ugh, that's the worst. Okay. Bye, doggo.
Doesn't this happen to you like every day?
Yeah, more or less. I don't want to hit that guy. I want to hit the thing behind him. Oh, I can't because he's still blocking it. Oh, okay. So it's a 150 damage, which wouldn't even take down his... Do I have anything? It just gives me heroism. That might be the right call here. Okay. We'll go heroism.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
That lets us do this.
Here we go.
Oh, and he's stunned. Nice. I think I'll just kill it this turn if I can. That now has vulnerable on it. She gets a card. Yep. Bye-bye bomb.
Your time has come. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Another
For our
Hydra
hard one,
operation
that
foiled.
was,
I'll never get tired of hearing that.
a little easier than I was expecting. I also took a good team for it, though, so. And we got a legendary Intel Cache and a legendary Gamma Coil. Okay. That will unlock that. Do we have a thing going on? No. Go to sleep. No hangouts available. Stuff like that. Aurora Monroe. Alright. What do we got? Ooh, book club 5th meeting. Adventures of Crash Morgan, number 5, The Last Queen of Deimos, by Thorvald McMaster. Read the book, that's all. Hunter, it was good to hang out. We should talk when you have a moment. I have a moment now.
Hunter, a word?
How about several?
I'm listening.
I wanted to apologize. I'm afraid I came off a bit cold when we last spoke.
As I said before, it is all right. I do not expect you to warm up to me right away.
If we want to kick the temperature up in here, all I need to do is think of good thoughts.
You are speaking literally?
She is.
Yes, but that conversation is for another time.
I see you are still hesitant in sharing parts of yourself.
That's okay.
I'm not trying to keep secrets, but I don't want to alarm anyone.
That's fair.
Why would it be alarming?
Hypothetically speaking, how would you feel if others learned that you could cause a hurricane if you became too upset?
I do not think I would feel good about myself.
Some people start viewing you differently.
Yeah?
As a leader, that's the last thing I want.
Do you think they are scared?
No. I have a tight lid around my emotions.
For
Let's
just
leave
that
it at
reason.
that. I go into detail, but...
You do not trust me yet.
That's fine.
Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm sure we'll get there.
Friendship with Storm, Rising Storm, common passive. Attacks and heroics have a 10% chance to apply stun. Nice. Just because. Looks like Eddie's got something going on.
The legend walks among us.
Har har, kiddo. Looks like there's also a super link of something else. Or maybe that was just the book club one. Oh, it's the intel. Let's see. Hey, Logan. Why are you two lingering outside my door? And how did I not see you when I came out?
Huh. Of all the things to use magic for.
Sure, I'll grab another one of those. Let's actually go down to research. Haha! What do we got? Gamma coil.
How's it going, boss? Where did you find this? This is some of my best work.
Storm, Spike Burst, Mindbender, Insatiable Hunger. Go ahead and reroll. Mindbender.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed.
And another Holy Burst. Definitely gonna grab another Witch Storm, because I love that friggin' card. We'll go ahead and grab Insatiable Hunger. Actually, we're gonna grab Double Up. Yeah. Research. Dark Shadows. Yeah.
If you find more coil, send it my way.
Eddie Brock, Superlink message. Did we friend up with him too? No, Logan. Alright, hey kid, let's hang out again soon. You're a bit chatty, but that's growing on me. Find some time, let's talk one-on-one. Talk now.
Looking for company, Logan? Funny. You strike me as a loner.
Who, me? I like people. Problem is, people usually don't like me back.
Fair.
Well, we need your skills, so consider yourself liked here.
That's not the only reason.
My apologies about the circumstances.
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would rather leave you in the dust.
I also think they drew him too tall.
Thanks for not leaving this old man behind.
No need to thank me, Logan. With your expertise, I should be thanking you for helping us.
You might want to save your thank yous until you work with me a bit more. There's a reason I've been freelance the last few years.
Well, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup. Puts Xavier's bad to shame.
Some people think it is a little spooky.
I like that it's spooky.
A spooky place for spooky people. Seems like home.
See? He gets it. Wolverine Hangout rewards unlocked. Ooh, Light in the Shadows. The light inside the hunter continues to grow, unlocking the light suit and a new hunter passive ability. Continue earning light balance points to unlock further rewards. What did we get? Passive. Defender of the Light. Light attacks and heroics have a greatly increased chance to be critical. Ooh, okay, so that's very tempting. So I think we will do that. And we got new weapons. Okay. Let's see what those look like. Very nice. I don't even mind them on that outfit. Probably because they're very similar to the light ones, or the borderline ones. Okay, let's see what the light costume looks like. It's literally knight in shining armor. That actually doesn't look bad. But if I did that, I would feel compelled to take everybody in their like knightly outfits. But also I really like the spikes better. But I'm curious to see if we get new color palettes for those.
Feeling good today, girl.
Alright. We also just friended up with Logan, which means There's a mission to turn into Blade. And then we'll check our super link for what Eddie wants to chat about.
Hunter.
Yo.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
We got, of course. Take those. And honestly, it just meant that we did that a little faster. Downtime. If you're not busy, we're just hanging out looking for something to do.
This chapel brings back some old memories.
How? Your first time at the Abbey was when Peter and I brought you here.
True. It's just this place reminds me of the church where we fought Dracula.
Fair.
I know what you mean. I find places like this calming.
Oh, I wish I felt the same. For me, they conjure up sorrow and anger.
Oh. What happened exactly?
Remember how I told you I used to be a reporter?
Yeah.
Yes, like Peter.
I'm nothing like Parker. That boy exploited his heroism to make cash taking blurry photos. I was a journalist.
You are a conspiracy theorist.
I wanted to mix it up on the streets. Uncover the types of corruption that exploits the little guy. Speak truth to power and all that jazz.
That is very noble, Eddie. You seem destined to become a great hero.
Try to play nice.
I appreciate that. Maybe you're right. Unfortunately, at some point, I lost my way. Cut a few corners with an important story.
Yep.
Didn't double-check my sources. And ended up embarrassing myself publicly. I lost my job.
That sounds hard, Eddie.
After my father disowned me, I ended up at a church that looked a bit like this chapel.
Looking for a new start?
Looking to end it all, actually. But that's when I was saved by a higher power.
Venom.
Is that when you changed your clothes?
Yes. I didn't know it at the time, but Spider-Man had just rejected the suit.
Yep.
He'd used the church bells to drive it off. Both of us were feeling hurt and abandoned. We both needed each other. On that day, the symbiote and I united. And we vowed to become something better. A lethal protector who safeguarded innocence. On that day, we became Venom.
I heard you also tried to murder Spider-Man.
Well, yeah.
Trust me, he had it coming.
Draw a hero card, Venom combo modifier. Draw a card for both Venom and his combo partner. Nice. It's actually really useful. Okay, what do we
Think
got?
Doctor Strange knows Merlin? Practice makes perfect.
Actually, before we even look at ours, we gotta look at Logan's. Well, lethal pounce.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
Okay, we gotta get one more ability, which means let's take a look at
Later.
what he's got for cards in general. I know we picked up some new stuff. Okay, so let's definitely put that in. Chain 3. Full combo, gain 1. Okay. Yeah, let's pull that. We'll put lethal pounce in. We can upgrade swipes. Or I could pull eviscerate. But chain 4 is really hard to pass up. Nope. Pull that. Put that in. Okay.
Time's
Here we go,
wasting,
Logan.
Hunter.
Better test this out next time.
Cool. Double up.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
And making Witstorm
Nothing's gonna
cheaper. So let's take a look at Nico's right now. I think she's okay. Take a look at ours, because we did pick up other patients. But we also picked up this annihilation card. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna be allowed to do that. Patience is stupidly good, though. So I would have to have a 10 to do that, but that is to everybody in an area. That is to a single target. Alright. Let's try putting in Annihilation for now. Steve, what do you got? Right, another Brooklyn handshake.
Back again.
What would I...
You ever wonder if those birds out there are stuck here, trapped in the Abbey's bubble? It's creepy if you think about it.
Just a bit. Curious. Quick. Huh. Who's got...
Ready for more?
I do. Of course I do. Wrath. Oh, Patience is the one. Because we're not Patience Plus already, so... Sparring. Who can we spar with? Venom's still on the low.
This could be fun.
Go ahead and hang out with him.
Do your thing.
What else we got in the Superlink? Okay. Mephisto needs souls. That fits the bill, but what for? Quite a fascinating question. Ileana, care to shade some light? No. Read. I can handle research. Hit me. Go to the library. There. Find A. Standing right in front of it. Now read. Which book? All of them. When you reach C, maybe you'll be done with the introduction. Ooh. Yeah, that's Ileana for you. Shield Intel Dropbot. Classic Human. Origin Deep Dive, Clearance Blue Sapphire, Redacted, observed at underwater unidentified portal, appeared 10 miles northwest of Atlantis. Reconnaissance Team Echo crossed the portal threshold and is MIA, requesting Redacted Team for further analysis. Not me. What could a second team do that the first one couldn't? I'm guessing they'll have the capability to destroy the portal. Shield does not mess around. Okay, Intel cache. Let's see what an epic Intel cache looks like. Or
Any
legendary,
new
rather. Not epic. Legendary was fine.
Beginning decryption sequence.
Okay.
Want to read something that'll make you weep? Take a look at this.
Lock and load sisters and these mother vampires on this mother... Wow, great Samuel L. Jackson reference there. Okay, shield exchange real quick. Couple of blueprints. Eh. Hero up.
Who are we sending on an op?
Okay. Mutant and technical. Who do I have that is of a level and technical? I don't think either of these gentlemen are, and I don't know that I can get anybody to it in time, but I will try. This, however, is very simple. Logan, go. I need to send you on a mission.
Just this once.
Okay. Nobody's ready. I've got 5 days, though. However, that day is not going to be today. Because right now, I am going to be calling it here. Ugh. And I will be back on Friday with more Marvel Midnight Suns and see what type of shenanigans we get up to there. Obviously, if you like what you saw, hit the follow button. It's free, but shows you support the channel.
This is definitely the coziest war room I've ever been in. Quiet, too.
You're looking stronger than ever.
Shush. Everybody's just jabber-jawing. You can also come hang out in the Discord. I do post every time I go live over there. So in case you want to be part of the greater community and see what type of things we get up to off air, that's a good place to hang out. Also shows you what type of art things I'm up to. Otherwise, if you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you have an Amazon Prime link to your Twitch account, you get a free subscription every month. You just have to manually go in and use it. Because they're hoping you'll forget and they don't have to pay for it. Use your benefits, folks. Please. Otherwise, you can always go down to the panels down below the screen for donations and go to ko-fi.com/gleamdemon and you can support me there. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day. If you go out and about, make sure you are cautious, make sure you are safe, but above all else, be kind to each other. The only way we make it through this is together. Bye.